Hi, this is Trevor, and welcome back to our weekly tarot card video. Today is Thursday, September the 17th, 2015, and once again I'm coming to you from my cozy little reading studio here at 161 Stafford Street in Winnipeg. And that's where you can book an appointment with me in person if you wish to have your cards read. And you can find out information about how I work and as well the previous tarot videos that we've covered on my website at trevorsense.com. I always include that underneath these videos. You'll find that in the information section. So check it out if you're interested in booking a reading or learning a little bit more about my approach to cards. We're getting down to the last three cards of the deck, and I'm going to choose. And I'm going to look at the Eight of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards. I oftentimes will say this is a favorite card because I love them all. But the Eight of Pentacles particularly has some things that really embody some ethics that I try to work with and to follow. Pentacles are the suit that have to do with earth. They have a lot to do with our sense of ownership and what has worth and is worthwhile. That's why on kind of a surface level, Pentacles will seem to have to do with our money and our resources and what we physically and tangibly own. But internally, in terms of inner work, the business of valuing is not measured so much in material terms. It's a little like knowing where in the garden a plant has to go in order to grow and thrive. So that plant might cost the same when you buy the seeds as another kind of plant, but it has its own unique values. So we have to pay attention and we have to nurture that growth and see what causes it to flourish and what causes it to wither. That's sort of the work we do in tuning into the earth element. And the Eight of Pentacles is interesting because it shows an artisan ardently at work. This is one of the most hard-working images that we see in the deck. And yet wands are the suit that have more to do with our ambitions, that have more to do with our sense of challenge, our sense of competitiveness, and in some ways I guess you could see them more as what relates to our work, as in jobs, etc. So here we have this image, this paradox, that it is the Eight of Pentacles where the figure is hard at work. In the Eight of Wands, it's eight wands flying through the air, and the atmosphere in that card is busy, busy, busy. This is a card of craftsmanship. What the figure is actually doing is putting his trademark on the pentacle. So this card makes me think of a line from the Desiderata that says, look after your career. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. It's not saying to worry about your job or your position or your status competitively, but to look after and to nurture what we do that is an opportunity to express who we are, what we put our trademark to, what we would give our signature to in terms of that sense of ownership. So it's a beautiful card of craftsmanship. And prudent thinking, kind of like knowing the right measure to be kind of bringing through. Similar to the Six of Pentacles, which is a card that has to do with charity and kind of knowing the measure in terms of what we deliver. So wonderful card in terms of craftsmanship, our sense of ownership in terms of what we put our signature to. Again, just some random thoughts around this particular card. It's always interesting to see how the cards come up in combination with one another, something I'll be talking about in further videos, because I do plan to be doing more once we've completed this series. We also have to look at the vibrations and the impressions we're receiving from the person. So that can influence how we interpret that card. So it's not a matter of just simply memorizing meanings, but looking at how these things are relating, what they say in relation to one another. That's just my approach. At any rate, wishing everybody a lovely September weekend as we kind of move into this season of fall. We're not quite there yet officially. Lots of change in the air as Saturn has moved into Sagittarius from Scorpio, but I'll leave that to my friends the astrologers. What I do know is that for everyone, we're kind of moving into a new time of embracing challenge, thinking about the value of what we put our energies into, and seeing how that return comes back. Till next week, wishing everybody a great season. Take care, and bye for now.